Moisture sensitivity level. You'll see that on packages, and it'll say either MSL 1 and or typically MSL 3, 168 hours. Have you ever wondered what that means? Well, a part that has MSL 1 means that it has an unlimited shelf life, basically, that you don't have to bake it before you put it back onto the circuit board. Moisture level 3, or MSL 3, you have 168 hours, it says there. So you can open this package, you have 168 hours before you're supposed to take and bake this. If there's any moisture out of it. Because what happens, it's called a popcorn effect. It'll popcorn inside, it'll just, much like popcorn, when you bake a part, and it's got moisture inside of it, the internal will break, it'll damage because the moisture converts to steam and now you have damage. There are going to be some board manufacturers that do not know anything about these parts. There are going to be people that don't know that the part actually was there and it exists. So it's your responsibility, or something that you should take on as an electronics technician, and when you're dealing with a new product or a company that's dealing with a new stuff, you need to make sure that their specs that they're aware of, because they may not be. And that'll be something you can do to be more like a preventative maintenance in the future, so you don't have to take and replace parts. So if you can prevent it today, you don't have to do it in the future. I've ran across that several occasions, and in both jobs that I had, with dealing with moisture sensitive level parts. Yeah, I've replaced probably in the range of 1,500 to 2,000 parts due to failure or due to misuse from board manufacturers or technicians installing the parts in the circuit board. They were unaware what it would do or what it does. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to take and bake circuit boards when you put parts on. You can take and use this part, use a hot air soldering gun, and potentially cause damage. We want to have the future free from failing circuit boards when we work on this as an electronic technician. So, there is a sheet inside. I don't have one handy. And I'll open this just so you can see the card. And it only usually takes me, in any place that I've been, about 2 hours for all this to turn to pink or pale color. So this is always included with the packages of parts that you order that have moisture sensitive level parts. So when you go and if you to take and bake a part, you can take and put this, you can buy these, you can actually buy them on Amazon. You can buy these and put them in with the part, reseal it, and that way when you open it up again, you have a timeline that goes, okay, now A, B, C, this is what we need to have a timeline, what need to be fixed. On this card here, it says level 2 parts, bake is part 60% if 60% is not blue. Level 2A to 5, bake parts if 10% is not blue and 5% is pink. So this is something you can be aware of. And that's all I have to say about that today. Hope you learned something. I'll see you next time. Please consider subscribing, and thanks for watching.